What's up, YouTube? Thank you guys for joining me again this week. I have week 3 of phase 3 of my program called Blue Eyes. I think I actually had a typo last week. On that intro, it said that it was week 3, but it was actually week 2, which is my high volume week. Now, this is correct. This is week 3. It's titled correctly on the videos, like the YouTube video titles. So yes, this was my heaviest week, my highest intensity week, and also my lowest volume week. Some kind of hiccups, which will be the purpose of this video, kind of the talk of this video. I did not film, or I did not get. I don't know where my camera is a better way to put it. I pulled 480 for a double deadlift, and then I bench pressed 265 for a pause double. That was very fast. I was really happy with that lift. And then squatting was kind of up in the air. And yeah, I've actually already done this voiceover, but I deleted it because I thought this would be a better topic to discuss. So I hit those heavy doubles on squat and bench, on deadlift and bench press. Then I got into some more volume, which you'll see here. Overall, I had a pretty good week. Bench press is going really well. I'm kind of adapting that 3 times a week frequency. I'm not so sore. I feel a little more springy on my lifts, on my top sets and whatnot. It's also my low volume week, so that helped as well. And I'll be continuing that on my next phase, bench pressing 3 times a week. But as you'll see kind of coming up after this bench press day, I could not squat on Monday. I was trying to hit a heavy double, just wasn't in the cards. My left knee was on fire from the previous Friday. It didn't really even feel like tendonitis. It felt like something more severe than that. Usually I can just squat through tendonitis if I want to, but this was really bad. Like even a body weight squat was really kind of pulling on my patella. So I just kind of would warm up. If it didn't feel good, I didn't squat. I think I tried on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I didn't try on Thursday. I finally did squat on Friday. But kind of the point I wanted to make, and something I thought really hit home for me this week, was just the growing pains that occur with training. And no one really talks about this. People just want to hear, they want to see yoga pants and 6-packs on Instagram and everything's cool and everything's awesome. But the realization that you find out when you become a quote-unquote good lifter, whatever that means, as your level of qualification increases, as you become stronger or better at whatever you're doing, it gets harder, and you have times where you're sore, you have times where you're hurt, you have times where you're injured, have times where you're tired or whatever, and you just can't consistently perform at a level that maybe you have expectations for, right? Maybe you first start training, you put on 100 pounds in your squat, and you're like, oh, I'm going to put 100 pounds on my squat the next year, and the next year, the next year. But you can extrapolate that to really any lift. But the point is, your level of success as a lifter is more tied into how you can react to things, not necessarily how you can extrapolate or how you can predict your progress. Because as much as we like to think we can predict our progress, all we can really do is react to how we're training at the moment, and hopefully that reaction is appropriate for what we need, and that will lead us to get stronger. But this idea that we can just set up a perfect program, and I'm going to squat, 475 by this date, and all of those things. Again, it doesn't kind of include all the intricacies that happen with your life inside the gym and outside of the gym. And when things don't go as planned, like my squat has not moved up at all for like 4 months, right? When things don't go as planned, all you can really do is react to that and try to improve upon it. If you don't know how to appropriately react to it, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to quit, you're going to bitch about your lack of progress, you're going to cry on Instagram, whatever. But the reason why I don't really do that, I don't get really frustrated, is because I understand that these things will happen. My deadlift has caught up maybe like 30 or 40 pounds in the past 3 or 4 months. My squat hasn't done anything, and my bench press maybe 10 pounds, right? But I feel fine about that because all I've done, I trained hard, I've recovered correctly, and when I need to push my deadlift, I push it. When I need to pull back my squat, I've pulled back. I've learned how to react appropriately to whatever's happening as opposed to just being like this emotional animal and going in there and fighting through everything and not listening to myself. And I really think that my progress, maybe on paper, doesn't look as amazing over these past 3 or 4 months, but the mental maturity that I've adapted to again just become more reactive to my training, to have a more appropriate response, I think has been huge. So that's kind of my little lecture talk for this week, guys. Hopefully you liked the video. I'll have a new one coming up this week as well. I'm about halfway through week 4 of this phase. And yeah, that's it, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Give me a like. Go check out my website, myobrain.squarespace.com. Sign up for my newsletter, like me on Facebook, all that cool stuff. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care.